Hey you guys, good morning. It's me, Lemel, from ADHD Aquatics. I just had the most pleasant phone conversation. It's so strange. It was great. It's pretty rare to have as pleasant of a phone conversation as I just had. So I'm on my way to Brine Shrimp Direct. My GPS says they're 7 minutes away from me. And I woke up, so I'm on night shift this week. I go into work at 3 p.m. today and tomorrow. It's Thursday. And I woke up and was like, man, these brine shrimp eggs I have are not hatching. I didn't store them properly. I didn't realize. Because they were sealed. I think I got them off Amazon, like a packet. And when I went to open them for the first time, I saw in there that it said store at 40 degrees or whatever. So I was like, oh heck. So I've tried 3 times now and have been unsuccessful at getting those eggs to hatch. So I woke up today at noon and was like, you know what? I think I have enough time to go somewhere before work to get brine shrimp eggs. Now, I haven't seen them at Petco or PetSmart, so the only option would be go to Rusty's Reefs in Bountiful, which is like a 30-minute drive there and back. And I think they had brine shrimp eggs just out on the counter, so not refrigerated. I don't remember correctly, so don't quote me on that. That's just from my memory, which is flawed because of ADHD. And I was like, well, I could go down to Pets and Such. I remember seeing some brine shrimp eggs there from San Francisco Bay in like a little vial. And they hatched okay for me out in the brine shrimp tank. But they also are just out on a shelf and not in the refrigerator. So I was like, well, I guess I could order online from Aquarium Co-op or see if Gemco has some, but they might not be here in time for when I need them, because I'm pretty sure that these Amano shrimp babies, the Zoa, the little larvas, I think at some point they get big enough they'll eat brine shrimp. Maybe. I don't remember. I'm probably wrong, but I need to start feeding brine shrimp regardless. I have a bunch of betta fish I need to condition. So I'd rather have it sooner than later. And I was thinking, you know what? Brine Shrimp Direct is right here in Ogden, right by my house. I'll call them. Well, first I was like, I'll go there. And then I looked on GPS and they looked kind of like a warehouse. So I called them and I was like, hey, I've never been to your guys' location before. Is it like a store you can walk in and shop around, or can I only order online? She was like super nice right off the bat. Her name's Victoria. She was like, you can order online and then do local pickup, and then it's cheaper because we don't have to ship it, so we don't have to do like the dry ice and all that. I was like, all right, sweet. And I was like, okay, so I'll just place an order online. She was like, well, if you make an account on the website, I can do the order for you like right now over the phone, easy peasy. I was like, oh sweet. So I'm like still in bed. I know I'm in my pajamas now, but like I was still in bed, like not even in pajamas, just in my little tank top. I'm like half asleep. She's like super nice. So I made the account real quick. Everything was autofill with Google, thank God, because I can hardly see when I first wake up. Okay, hold on. I'm at Beans and Brews. Let me order. So then Victoria's asking me all sorts of questions like, what sort of fish do you keep? I'm like, oh gosh. What sort of fish do I not keep? And so I told her freshwater. Oh goodness. Alright, so then we're talking and talking. And I was like, she's like, well, what were you thinking about getting? I'm like, well, I was gonna just get your biggest container of brine shrimp eggs. And she started talking about like the different kinds. There's decapsulated, there's easy egg, there's like different grades. And then I said, actually, I need to get 2 hatchers going. What does it want me to make a left here? I said, I already have one set up. I need a second one. Do you guys have hatchers? She's like, yeah, we got hatchers. So she's like, go click on equipment. So I'm on the phone. I like made the account. I'm like looking at their website while I'm on the phone with her, and they have like a bunch of different types of hatchers. They have like a little dish for smaller quantities. There's like a DIY kit, and then there's like this large hatcher that has like this cone, which is the one I got. And I told her I need to get 2 hatchers going so that I have brine shrimp all the time. And she was like, yeah, that's going to be a good one. So I added that to the cart. And then she was like, well, have you heard about our easy eggs? And she explained that they're decapsulated and they hatch faster, like 18 hours, I think she said, under optimal conditions. And that it's safe to just dump them all right into the tank because there's no shells or anything, so it's not going to hurt the fish. I was like, that's pretty cool. So I was like, yeah, let me try one of those. I got the 1 kilo container of that, the easy egg. And she gave me all the instructions. She was like, so the hatcher comes with a little sample of eggs, and then what you should do is use that first and then put some more from your bigger container in there and keep that in the fridge, and then put the other eggs in the freezer. And then she said, but the easy eggs just go in the fridge, not in the freezer. So she gave me all the instructions, and she was asking a bunch of questions. She asked, like, so what other types of food do you feed? And I explained, just random whatever I get at Petco, like fluval bug bites, fluval pleco, micro pellets, all that sort of stuff. And I told her I have a datnoid that eats frozen krill right now. He's not really eating. He's not eating pellets. I'm trying to get him on pellets. I said I have larger cichlids too. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she put me on hold. And then she's like calling people like, hey, can you get, I forget what the girl's name was, but she was like, can you go get so and so? And then she's like, hey, do you have one of these ready to go? We're going to get this order ready. And she's like talking to the people, and she's basically getting my order together like right now while I'm on the phone with her. And then I was like, wow, it's incredible. And so then I said, okay, well, I'm ready to check out now. I have these things in my cart. I said, do you guys have like any type of deal for like wholesale or anything? Because I have my LLC and I'm trying to be like a business, like a fish breeder. She's like, oh yeah. And then she asked, are you tax exempt? And I said, no, I'm not. And then so I think the reason why I got the $12 discount was because of that. Like, she put like the wholesale deal on it, I guess. And then I told her, I said, hey, this is really cool. I was like, if you tell me your name, I have a YouTube channel. I'll tell my viewers like how nice you were. She was like, oh yeah, my name's Victoria. And then I was just like super like blown away. Like, she was really nice. Like, before I even mentioned anything about the YouTube or like the wholesale or anything. So I was like super shocked. And then I was like, so I have to leave for work around 2. Is there any way I can have this order ready for pickup before then? She was like, yeah. And then she said she'd throw in some samples for me. And it's 1 o'clock now. I'm on my way there. And it was pretty funny because I was like, when should I head that way? Because GPS says you're about 10 minutes away. She was like, yeah, whenever. We're working on your order right now and it'll be ready in 10 minutes. I was like, okay. So I'm like walking out to my car while I'm on the phone with her. And when I turned my car on, it automatically hooked up Bluetooth, like car mode phone call. But it dropped the call. It like hung up on her. And she called me back. So that was nice that she called me back. So yeah, that's really cool. She said, just call when you get here. We'll bring it down to the lobby for you. So I'm really excited because from what I understand, these are like really high quality brine shrimp cysts. And so far I've gotten incredible customer service. And she asked me, do you feed any frozen food? And I was like, yeah, my datnoid, he eats frozen krill, like 1/2 inch frozen krill, but he's only 4 inches now, he's getting bigger. And she said, okay, let me know when you're ready for frozen food because we have some secret stuff that's not on the website. I said, oh, okay. So I guess here in a few weeks I'll hit them up and see. She started listing off some stuff I've never heard of before. I think she said something about large krill, but I'm pretty excited, and hopefully maybe over time, if I keep giving them business and stuff, like maybe eventually I'll be able to get like a discount code for my viewers, like if my channel gets big enough. I don't know, it was just really pleasant. It's just nice to wake up to that. But I'm 3 minutes away from them now. So maybe I have enough time before work to set up the hatcher and stuff. We'll see. I'll have about 30 minutes by the time I get home. So maybe we'll do that. If not, we'll do it tonight when I get home from work. But I'll see you guys. Okay, so this is it. What happened is I accidentally had 2 of these premium grade brine shrimp eggs in my cart, and I paid for it, and she ended up refunding it. So I only got a $9.50 discount. That's why it says minus $50.89. Because she was like, it's fine, I'll just refund it. Because I was like, oh, whoops, I bought 2 by accident. It's fine, I'll take both, it's fine. She was like, no, I can refund it, it's super easy. So she refunded that. So that's why it says minus 50, but the discount is $9.50. And so I went into the lobby, and this is everything we got. Here's the hatcher. And then here's this. So, oh, and here's some samples. So let's go see what we can get up to. Max, which one should we feed first? Cool cichlid, Phyto discs, cool mix. GP Advance, Cool Color, BSD Soft. I think I'll feed this to the Starry Nights. GP Advanced, BSD Soft Moist Pellet. Which one, Max? You like this one? Alright, we'll feed this one. Okay, I got some of the BSD Soft Moist Pellets here for these guys. Well, they eat it. That's good. Okay, now I have some of these Brine Shrimp Direct Soft Moist Pellets. Here for these guys. They look hungry, huh? Well, they're eating it. We'll see how they do with it. I know the fish will eat it, so that's what matters. You guys, it's on the ground. Oh my gosh. They're silly. Oh, they're going crazy. Oh, wait for them to see it on the ground. Okay, 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 or 5 of them. Alright, they're figuring it out that it's on the ground. Wow, they're going insane for it. I normally don't see them acting like this. I feed them every day. It's not like they're starving. I'm not too worried about the extra food. I have snails in here. I'm trying to also culture and grow snails. That's really impressive, though. They seem excited. These guys are usually pretty slow moving. They're in cold water. You know who else might like some? Our favorite, bumblebee platies. They'll pick it up out of the dirt too, or out of the substrate, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, what about sailfin mollies? They're kind of shy because they're wild caught, so. Oh, there they go, they're getting some. They'll pick it up out of the substrate. I got shrimp in here too. I think these guys want some. Oh, looks like they like it. Well, you guys, that's it for now. I gotta go get dressed for work. I'll see you guys after work, and we'll have part 2 for this brine shrimp to see how the hatch rate was. See if we need to make any adjustments to our recipe.